Lucky, are you making a mess? You did make a mess. Okay, so let me tell you guys about this wild story. So I filmed yesterday, and I literally went to my parents today, and I was editing my video because I had a dentist appointment, and they live close to my dentist, so I was like, why not visit them? So I was sitting there editing, and I was like, what the heck am I talking about? Like, I was looking at the video like, this makes 0 sense. So here we are today filming the video again. But plus, right, my hair is cut. I look a little bit presentable. My nails are done, so I look better than normal. In my other videos, I look like a dying rabbit. If that makes sense. And then, to top it off, I can't find the other piece for my tripod, so my camera is on the shelf right now. Today, I wanted to talk about how, oh wait. Okay, at least you guys can see Fitz. Hold on. Because I need to show you guys all my pets. Just wait a second. Look at Lucky. The big boys. The big boys. Say hi, buddy boy. They haven't seen a lot of you. Sorry. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I balance my work, my personal, and my social life all in one category, but mainly talk about like how I balance school and pets and living on my own and all that jazz, so stay tuned. Okay, so during the school year, well actually all year round it's pretty hectic. I have 2 jobs during the summer. Well actually I might have 2 to 3 jobs. I might be picking up another job, which I know is a lot, but you never can have enough money and bills need to be paid, guys. So I usually work 2 to 3 jobs during the summer, and during the school year I work 2 jobs. So I'm just going to talk about what I did during the school year and now what I'm doing currently. Usually when I wake up in the morning during the school week, I have to go to Rotc in the morning, which is around 6 o'clock, to work out. So I wake up about 5:30 and have to be in school by 6. So I have trouble waking up, so I never wake up earlier than I want to. Like, I always wake up literally seconds before I have to walk out the door, so I never get to feed my pets in the morning. That never has happened. Maybe when I have off in the morning, but other than that, I never fed my pets in the morning. It's always the afternoon. So on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I would have ROTC in the morning, and then this school year, I had classes till 2 on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, but then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I only had class till 9:40, so that gave me some more time to care for my animals. And usually during the days I have off, I will tend to my animals, make sure all the enclosures are clean, make sure I'm buying what they need, and make sure I'm feeding them properly and caring for them. On the weekends, I still do some of that, but I don't do much of my maintenance on the weekends with animals, like cleaning and yeah, pretty much like cleaning their tanks and making sure everything is set up, because I work on the weekends, especially during the school year. I will take up those weekend shifts if I can. It can be tricky because sometimes I had shifts after school and then that whole day would just be gone because I would have school until 2 and have to be at work by 4, which is nearly impossible to make, but I make it happen and I do get my pets fed. It's just I'm on a very tight schedule, so I guess this video can pretty much clear up why I have such a hectic lifestyle and why my videos are never on time, because literally my schedule is very tight. If I'm not at school, I'm at work, and if I'm not at work, then I'm here either sleeping or taking some time to relax for myself, which I very seldom get. I'm usually running around to different stores, getting stuff me and Michael need for the house, getting stuff I need for the pets, and you know, all that other jazz, going to work to make money to afford this kind of stuff. Tip for you guys, you younger guys who haven't moved out yet and don't have any credit cards, don't get credit cards, because you're gonna spend them and be like, oh, well, I have time to pay it off. Then when it's time to pay it off, you'll be scrounging for money. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is during the school year. And there was one weekend over the school year that I had to go away for an FTX event, also for the ROTC. Over those course of days, obviously, Michael is here to take care of everybody, and I trust him 100%. And when me and Michael are on vacation, we will usually get a family member or a close friend to take care of the animals, which I do leave like a little care sheet on how to care for them while I'm gone, so that's never an issue. But just like around the school year, it is pretty hectic because I'm up at 5 in the morning and I'm not home till 2, and then directly after that, some days I might have work and some days I might have my free time, but usually when I have my free time, that's dedicated to animals and just household stuff like cleaning, laundry, just anything, you know. regular. And there's some times where I remember I waitress during the school year, and there were sometimes I would come home at like 3 o'clock in the morning and have to be up in 2 hours to be at school. So I really overwork myself a lot, and I think that's where I get like I have a really good work ethic, so I tend to beat myself up a lot to get to work and like make money and stuff like this, just so I have it, because it just saves me the stress and anxiety later when it's bill time and I have like nothing saved up. So I like to make more money so I can save the money. So now that I've discussed what I do during the school year, I can talk about more like what I do now, I guess, during the summer. So while I have the summer off, for the past 2 weeks, I really haven't been doing anything because my pool didn't open that I go to outdoors. I just work at another pool. I work at the YMCA. So that is all year round. And I'll work those shifts are kind of small. I usually work those on the weekends, and then I'll work my outdoor pool on the weekdays. My outdoor pool, sometimes I can work 12-hour shifts, so that's pretty much all day, and sometimes I'll just work a 6 or a 7-hour shift. For the summer, I'm guaranteed to feed my animals every morning. There's no excuse why I shouldn't, because I don't have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. If I'm working a 12-hour shift in my pool, then that's pretty much all day. That's 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And it's, okay, that might seem like a long shift, but it's not that long. I know a lot of people on my pool, and it's a very comfortable, like, environment, and we get breaks and stuff like that, so it doesn't really seem as long as it is, but don't let the 13-hour, 12-hour shift scare you. But during those days, I will feed my pets early in the morning. And wait, can we just talk about how I never discuss my social life because I don't have one? Okay, during the summer, I will feed my pets every morning, and I'll take care of them during the morning. And then when I do the maintenance and stuff, because I'm working every day in the summer, I usually work every day, I very seldom have a day off, I'll take care of the pet maintenance at night. And Michael, I'd like to thank you, because when the days that I'm so stressed, or like the days where I need a little helping hand, or I'm overworked or like half dead, Michael will help me care for my pets. So, but usually I will just wake up in the morning and get everything done, so I never have a plan. I go with how my day's going, and whatever extra free time, hint, free time, it will go to my pet care and like things I have to do around the house. So, I mean, I don't mind it. Don't take this as complaining, I love it, but it's just real jam-packed. And also on my free time, I do film. So right now, just like a picture on how my day went. This morning, I went to take Michael to work, and then I went to 2 dentist appointments. So that took up like a chunk out of my day, because I was editing. I was editing, and I realized like literally 14 minutes within the video, I was like, this makes no sense and I hate it, so I'm gonna forget about it. So that ended up being a waste of my day. And then I just got home at 4:30, and it's already 4:50, and I have to go pick Michael up at 5. So whatever, like literally I just ran home and I was like, hey, bright idea, I'm gonna film. I'm filming, so it's just hectic. Like it's an organized mess. My schedule is an organized mess. And I just wanted to bring this up. Today I actually went out and bought like an organizer and everything, so I plan on like getting things together and like writing all my shifts down, seeing what extra time I have, and really taking the time out to get better quality videos out there, making sure my schedule's right, and, you know, catering to my pets to the best of my ability. So that's pretty much my schedule. If you ask me personally, how do you go to school, go to the ROTC, work more than one job, and care for all your animals? The answer is I wing it. My whole life I've winged. Like, everything is winged. I don't do anything that's planned. Everything is an organized mess, but it does get done. Really hard to make one of these videos because I know you guys expect, oh, well at 8 a.m. I wake up and go to school until 2:30, and then at 2:30 I come home and like feed my pets. No, it doesn't happen like that. It's run the heck out of the house because you're late for school, speed home on the freeway because you forgot to feed Fitz this morning, and then, you know, jump into whatever else I have to do. So it can get hectic at times, but it gets done. That's why when a lot of you guys ask, oh, when are you getting a new pet? When are you doing all this? And it's like, I don't have the time to get another pet. Like this amount of pets I have and the care that each of them need are very, very, very suitable for my schedule. Most of my animals that need to be fed human food just feed fruits and veggies like Charlie, Fitz, and the hermit crabs, and then the rest of them have their own like special diet. So the crested gecko has Pangea, Chimmy has the superworms and crickets. Well, crickets, but superworms on occasions. Crimson and Mishu will have their fish diet, and then Sin will have her mouse diet. So everyone, I have to say, I'm unorganized with my scheduling, but I'm very organized to where I put everything. So for instance, let me just show you around. The reason I get everything done in a quick amount of time is because I have everything organized. So as you can see, I have all my spraying and cleaning products. Everyone's tank is like pretty much aligned in the proper setting, you know, it's not cluttered at all. Everything, my key is to have everything together. I have like a notebook full of filming stuff in here. Then I have like a tray of everyone's food. So this is the bug chow, which I feed for the bugs. The cricket quencher, which I feed for the bugs. I have the Pangea right here. I have Daphnia, which I don't really feed to my beta, but sometimes he'll get a treat. And then I'll just have literally everything is so close together that it makes everything easier and faster to go through. And then another thing, even with the cats when I have to feed them, this cabinet is dedicated completely to my animals, besides the Christmas tree balls. But those are like treats. This is cat food that needs to be refilled, hamster food, and reptile bowls. Maybe if you guys really want to see a day in the life of me, then I can definitely make accommodations, because I don't really have a schedule anyway. I have a mess, but I can definitely do like a day in the life, and I'll pick like a real busy day that I have to get everything done, and you'll see how it's done, because I somehow happen to be Wonder Woman when it comes to this stuff. It gets done when it's supposed to, but it's definitely like a close call, but I make sure I get it all done. So I hope this was a good explanation of how I take care of my pets and have a, you know, pretty normal, hectic life. Definitely does get tricky at times, and sometimes I get under a lot of pressure, but then again, I have Michael there right by my side, so he knows my pet care like that. That is how I battle my crazy lifestyle, and hopefully that was a great explanation on how the heck I get everything done and why my videos are never out on time, because I am constantly at work, but I do love it, I have to say. I don't really mind not having downtime, because I always like moving, I always like, you know, doing stuff. I like going out and like getting stuff done. And another thing I want to touch base on, you guys are probably wondering, so where does the time, when are you able to take your animals out and play with them and all this other stuff? Well, again, it falls into that same category with it happens when it happens. So I don't have a set plan. I don't have like take Fitz out for an hour this time. Like I'll take them out when I'm feeding them. A lot of the times, like most of the times, when I go to feed my animals, whether it's in the morning during the summer or after class, I'll have about a couple hours to sit here and play with them all. So, well, I don't mean like play with them, like juggle them, but I mean like I'll take Fitz out, I'll close the door and let her walk around the pet room, I'll hold Charlie, I'll pick up Chimmy, like I'll just walk around, as I go to feed the animals, I'll have maybe Chimmy on my shoulder. I'll usually take Calypso out, but I won't take Calypso out that much because it's during the day and they're more nocturnal anyway, and I know crested geckos are jumpy, so I'll just take Calypso out of the cage, maybe like hold him for a couple minutes and then put him back. And Sin, I used to take her out as well. The fish obviously don't get taken out. I don't really bother the hermit crabs either, so they're tamed, but I don't take them out. I take them out when I'm doing cleanings and stuff, which is kind of often, but aside from that, I don't really take them out as much as I take the reptiles out. So again, like sometimes there'll even be times in the day where I'll just walk in here for fun and I'll see Chimmy out of his rocker, I'll see Charlie out on his wheel, and I'll take them out and pet them. So it's all not really determined, it's more like whatever happens. So they all do get the care and the attention that they need, but it's just not all at once. So they'll all get different attention during the time of day, but they all do get attention. The cats usually get all the attention at night when we're getting ready for bed and stuff, or we're making dinner, and they'll just be around hopping on counters, getting in the way. I'll have to clean the counter every 5 seconds because they want to get their dirty paws. That's you, Kit Kat. They want to get their dirty paws on the counter. Hopefully that was an interesting video, because I know some of you did ask like how I go to school and also take care of my pets, but obviously I have a very big advantage because I do own my own place, so the pets are with me. I'm not in a dorm, so I don't have to like, I know a lot of dorms don't allow pets, so I won't have to run to my parents' house to take care of my pets. Everyone's back here. So Kit Kat and Lucky are here fighting. Well, they're playing, they're not fighting. They love each other, by the way, guys. Like, they sleep together. They bother me together. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this was quite entertaining for you aside from my usual like informative videos. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.